Welcome back to the road to 237. It is Tuesday. I did not run yesterday. Took an extra day off from running. Take that back. I'll get to that in a minute. Sort of took a day off following the Donut Dash 3K and the 12-mile easy run on Sunday. So yesterday I did just an hour on the bike. I'm going to try to get a more dedicated bike day in here now that Pelotonia is coming up so soon. And I have scheduled for 100 miles on that, so I got to get some time in the saddle. And so decided to prioritize that in the morning. I did end up getting about 2 miles in the evening with the Grasshoppers running crew. So super easy miles towards the end of the day, so it's basically an off day then, right? Today I went out for 8 miles with a buddy. We just took it nice and easy out on the Olentangy Trail and once around Antrim. But I got some strides in afterwards, 5 by 20 second strides, trying to hit some faster paces, get ready for the workout tomorrow, which will be 15 by 1 minute. Goal is at mile pace, so I anticipate this one feeling pretty fast and pretty hard and should be fun. Get us ready for the mile here in mid-July. No races until then, so kind of looking forward to just putting some work in and getting some miles in. And so far, shaping up to be a good week of running here. All right, did 15 by 1 minute at supposed to be mile pace this morning. It went okay. I think I got about halfway where they were pretty close to mile pace, maybe another quarter or so that started to lag a fair amount, and then the last quarter or so probably able to get back onto mile pace. Just really didn't feel like I had it in my legs today, so I think I need to figure out some additional strength building to keep those guys churning. Aerobically it felt okay. Some mitigating factors in there too. You know, I was on a lot of on and off sidewalks, so that kind of threw off the stride a little bit. Not enough that it should have made a difference, I don't think. And had some side cramps and actually some calf cramping, which I haven't had for a while. So like I said, some mitigating factors, but at the end of the day, just didn't have in the legs. 12 miles in total. So all in all, good session. Happy with where it ended up. Would have liked to have been a little bit faster, but that's what we do. On the recoveries, it was 90 seconds between those 1 minute intervals. And I got through the first half okay. Second half, I started taking 30-second walk and then minute jog after that, just to make sure that I was really back and recovered and could try to hit those pretty hard. So all in all, okay session. Yeah, wanted to get some fast stuff. Double feature today. Yesterday, Thursday, I did 10 miles out down by the river, just all nice and easy. Yeah, recovering from the 15 by 1 minute workout on Wednesday. Pretty uneventful, although I did almost get charged by a deer. Not really, but it ran right towards me and startled me for a second there, but all good down there. Then today, easy hour, a little over 8 miles, and threw 4 30-second strides in there. Felt some tightness in my left hamstring, so just something to watch for. It never flared up or anything, I could kind of notice that it was there. So yeah, all good. This weekend I'll have a couple back-to-back 12 milers, one of which will have some quality in it, the other which I'm planning on just being all easy miles. Also had a physical this morning, and as part of my blood work, asked my doctor to throw in some additional tests that might just clue us in on making sure everything is optimized before we start the marathon block here coming up and really getting to the road to 237. So we're gonna look at things like iron, B12, vitamin D, some of those measures that maybe aren't included in a standard blood panel. And again, not expecting to find anything. I feel good, but he felt there was no downside, relatively cost effective to do so, and might give us an insight, and if so, that'll be exciting. So we'll see what comes back on those blood tests. I'll be sure to update and share what they were, what we tested, and if we found anything. That one did not go so well. So again, the goal today was 3 by 3 mile with half-mile rest in between. First mile at marathon pace, second 5 to 10 seconds faster than marathon pace, and third mile at half marathon pace. And first 2 went okay, never really felt great, but the third one really kind of started to fall apart. The wheels kind of came off on that one, and yeah, it was, I don't think I even finished on marathon pace. It was pretty ugly. It is what it is. Maybe pushing a little too hard, maybe need to give myself some more time to recover. You know, the last one was on the hardest part of the course, but not enough to make that much of a difference. And that's what I'll be running come Columbus. So
got to get used to it. So cooling down now. Gonna pick up a bunch of ice cream for my wife and me. Get back there tomorrow. Went out for easy miles this morning. I got 12 in, a little over 12. Yeah, pleasantly surprised. I felt pretty crickety when I got started, but loosened up nicely and ended up having quite a bit faster miles than I anticipated at a pretty stable heart rate. So that's great. But all easy miles. Let's see, got some updates on the blood work. Nothing out of the ordinary. So nothing to try to react to there. So like I said, we did a little bit more in-depth look at iron, B12, vitamin D, testosterone. There might have been a couple other things we threw in there, but again, just kind of trying to take a controlled, not quite shotgun approach to what are some markers that we can check and see if there's anything I need to optimize before we get into a marathon block here. So that's good news. Yesterday I spent a lot of time building shelves out in the garage, so that was part of why I felt so crickety and old today. But yeah, like I said, run went well and happy for it. 72 miles on the week, so big solid week of running and a couple weeks out now from the CRC Mile Dash.